You must join your hands and look up to the skies and acknowledge the fact that you've seen something very, very special. It was destruction, it was mayhem, but it was not bludgeoning. It was classy, it was flowing, it was like poetry, but it was also like rap. It was like poetry rap. Maybe Lisa and Joy have better words to describe it, but I seem to be out of them, Lisa. That was just special from Lucknow and special from Quinton de Kock.
Yeah, it's only the second time that I've seen a 20 over a T20 game where the opposition wasn't able to get a wicket. It happened in the WBBL, Sydney Sixers, Elise Perry and Elisa Healy. They got 199. These guys just kept piling it on. But there was periods in the innings where you actually thought, hang on, you guys probably need to, put your foot on the accelerator. And they did it beautifully, seamlessly.
Yeah. I tell you something. There have been a few instances, Joy, of a team chasing and winning by 10 wickets. But this is the first time that a team batting first in the history of this tournament has played the 20 overs without losing a wicket.
Yeah,
That is insane achievement. Really is.
Yeah, and I was just feeling bad for the guy who just made his debut for Kolkata today. I mean, poor chap. He's got a situation where over 2.2, ball flies off the edge, goes straight to Abhijit Tomar, and he puts it down and he thinks, let it not be expensive. The guy goes and gets 140.
You look at the amount of bad luck. It's a first game. That ball, let's face it, it wasn't an insanely difficult, it wasn't an easy catch by any stretch because it was up in the air for a minute and a half, maybe two, swirling around in the night sky. Poor guy, first game, he's been out there for like 6 minutes at that point, right? In this loud stadium, D.Y. Patil completely packed. He misses it and he's thinking, he's on 12. Okay,
No
I hope he doesn't get too many.
We'll get him soon.
Yeah, we'll get him soon. You're thinking, because, QDK sometimes give you those chances, but didn't give any after that. Just clean hitting, 10 sixes, 10 fours, 140 not out of 70 deliveries. Look at those numbers and you just look at them in awe, marvel. Screenshot this and keep it because it's all round figures, right? It's 140, 70, 200, 10, 10. He's not confusing us with complicated math because he didn't confuse us with complicated batting today, Lisa. It was just such clean batting.
Yeah, it was. Apart from that one chance, he looked great. And yeah, you don't often see the emotion of players. Yeah, they might do a fist pump. David Warner might jump up to his, usual celebration. But I was actually really surprised about the emotion that was pouring out. I think it was partly exhaustion, but it just tells you there's a little bit more going on behind the scenes. Quinton de Kock wanting to probably step up, lead the way. His family, his daughter, his mum's there as well to do it in front of them. Really special time. And even when the ball went running down, you could see KL Rahul. He gave the fist pump as well. So the skipper, everyone was joining in on the emotion and the elation that they had when they saw him cross to the triple figures.
Yeah, it's just the bad. And, I have to admit, right, there are times when I have said, maybe Evan Lewis would be a more destructive opener for Lucknow. I take all those words back. In fact, I put them in a large broth bowl, I stir it up, and I drink it straight from the bowl because today, QDK, this is what Joy, is this the third highest individual score of all time?
Yep. 175 Gale, 158 McCallum in 73 balls. And then this special mark, 140 in 70, strike rate of 200. Here's the thing. He's batting off 50 of 36 balls, which is decent. And you say, he's got his 50. He's looking a bit tired. Perhaps somebody else comes in. Then he goes and gets 19 the next 34. 90 the next 34. Just smashes them all over the place. And I'll tell you the best analogy I had was, when I was looking at the score, I've unfortunately ordered some food and delivery and the guy is not coming. So what's happening is every time, I see the app, okay, it revises its target by 15 minutes, okay? So it's exactly like that today. I was thinking 160, 175, okay, no, 190, 200, 210. Exactly. Also, my food is not yet arrived. So, that's
joy.
Joy, is it, I just don't take no names, but is it the guys who are telling you to buy chips and dips on TV, or are they the ones who did the IPO? Don't tell us. It's fine. Sorry. Don't tell us.
I
Don't stir up.
will not tell you.
Just stirring the pot. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. But yeah, absolutely. That was just absolutely brilliant. You just can't marvel enough at what he's done. But again, the captain on the other side, 210 is the opening stand. KL Rahul, 68 of 51 is what he got. 3 4s and 4 6s. Poor. That's just poor, Lisa, isn't it? Just kidding.
It's a bit boring. He played the perfect role, didn't he? And the fact that he's crossed 500 runs again, fifth time since 2018. He is just a run machine at the moment. He is loving the IPL. He churns it out regularly. He's your banker. You bank him to get 500 runs, and a side that has him in is very lucky.
Yeah. It was just, you were looking today at the one-way traffic that was coming. Even if you're the biggest Knight Riders detractor in the world, right? If you're sitting and watching at home and you're watching this and you're going, this is just too much. You don't wish this on anyone, right?
No,
This is just too much.
Yeah, I was disturbed about the child watching this gratuitous violence happening. The number of balls that are going really.
Are you talking about Abhijit Tomar? Yeah, because I feel bad for that kid as well, man. I don't know. I feel bad for that kid as well. But yeah, you're right. There was just, but again, right, Joy, to your point, just to take forward your point, you're looking at violence, but violence has never looked this poetic. Just the way the two of them were batting.
So this is a Kill Bill kind of violence. It's like, Japanese and stylized, and this thing. Nothing, no gore. Even the gore is sort of poetic,
Can you go again with that?
This is the Kill Bill of innings. This is the Kill Bill of innings.
Show us again. Take 2. Come on.
Yeah.
Once more.
I know, I can't.
I'm ready for the Matrix, leans back and the bullet flies and all this type of stuff.
Wait, Lisa, I'll give him something. Come on, do it, Joy. Come on.
I can't do it, but that's amazing. You've got the Kill Bill music bang on. It's called Twisted Nerve also. The name of the song also gets to me.
Is it? Oh, wow.
Yeah, this music is called Twisted Nerve.
Well, you want to see twisted nerves? Just look at the bowling card for the Knight Riders. Yeah, just show it. And yeah, it's pretty twisted reading there because nobody, let's not talk about Sunil Narine because Sunil Narine he's the guy where there's an explosion, just one guy survives. That's him always in every film, right? He's the one who walks out and goes, what happened? But everybody else, wow. They were all, Tim Saudi, look at him. 4 overs 57.
Yeah, he copped a fair bit, didn't he, from Quinton de Kock at the end.
Yeah.
Umesh Yadav as well. 8.4, 8.5 given the score. Could have had Quinton de Kock. So again, we put up before the match how well he has done for Kolkata and the wickets that he's taken. So he wasn't far off again.
Russell as well. You went after Russell, you went after Chakravarti. Obviously, if you're going to score 210, you're going to end up going after everybody. Except Sunil Narine. Except this, I don't even understand it. It really is the explosion. Everybody's gone. One guy walks out. What happened? I was taking a nap. I just woke up.
Sunil Narine also has that. Did you see one piece of fielding today? Everybody thought he'd miss the ball. He just puts his hand out and it sticks out there. And Umesh Yadav, the relief on his face, he said, how did he get to it? Ball came straight back.
There was a few moments actually for Knight Riders which were fun to watch. Also, there was the Varun Chakravarti bouncer, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, for the free hit. Yeah.
It's like, what's going on today, right? Otherwise, I tell you something. It's the Knight Riders do end up making it interesting. Otherwise, if you just watch 20 overs of this kind of batting, it can also get a little boring. I was like, this is getting but it wasn't at all because it was just sublime, bellissimo. Now we come to the second innings and we're going 1 second. If one team can score it, the other one can as well. Don't rule them out. They've got the batting for it. As you can see, they've got a youngster who dropped a catch who's going to be hopefully having forgotten. I like the fact that Sam Billings ran up to him and said, he ran a long distance and said, don't worry about it, buddy. It happens, right? So hopefully he remembers the pain of it, but not the trauma, and goes out to bat and says, well, maybe I'm due some revenge, maybe some divine intervention, correction of injustice. I dropped that catch. Maybe I can get something for my team. They've got Venkatesh Iyer. We have a look at the rest of the team. They have batting all the way down. The only thing is that Russell has been that one guy who's got them a lot of runs. Rinku's got them runs. Sam Billings. You just don't want them, Joy, to be leaving too much to the likes of, the big hitters of Andre Russell towards the end.
Yeah, look, I think this is actually, in one way, this is going to be the most carefree innings that you can see, because they're just going to go and whack.
I hope so. Yeah.
They've got to get it in 17, so they know if they go out in 10 overs, how does it matter? Even if they go out, and see, the truth is they don't really need to get it in 17, because if Delhi lose their last match only, then is it important? So Delhi will lose by 5 runs or 10 runs, so that target also might come down. So even if they get it in 18 odd, they could possibly qualify. But it all depends on a lot of results. But what I'm saying is, this allows them to play with total freedom. Now, it can come off, it may not come off spectacularly. They could be 100 all out. It doesn't matter. There is no tension in their heads. This is their go and whack. If you don't, you're gone.
Sorry, yes, Lisa?
No, you go. You're going to do scenarios.com. Go.
Scenarios.com, indeed. Yes. If they want to jump ahead of DC's net run rate, then they have to get this. Yeah, 16.4. Yeah, 20 balls to spare. So 16.4. Yeah. 211 in 16.4. Okay, that's big. Because, you need Delhi to lose, but you still want to make sure that, if Delhi loses by just 1 run, you want your net run rate to be above them. So what are Knight Riders going to do, Lisa? Joy is saying just play for the win, right? And hope for the best.
I wouldn't be surprised if they change their batting order to actually enable them to get off to an absolute flyer. I think that they'll just go and put all of their heavy hitters right up the top. Does a Sunil Narine open?
What about a Sam Billings?
Yeah, you could actually go and really kind of go hard at the top and try to capitalize and see how many you can get within the first 6.
Well, I'll have you know that none of what we're talking about is happening. They are just going with the opening combination that has been listed there. But what we can do is, I think one prediction is right, that they will go hell for leather in this power play, which brings us to our guessing game, because we all got it woefully wrong. Because, come on, we didn't expect QDK to do this. It's amazing that he has. We didn't expect it. So it's gone to 210. Let's do the power play score prediction then. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Do I get to go first, considering I was the closest? I was the closest, so I get to go first. Come on. Yeah? Go. 65.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
56.
It's going to be 65 or 35.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Lisa, you're saying 40?
56.
65, 56. Joy?
I'm going to go high, 71, because I feel even if they're 4 wickets down, they'll still keep hitting. And they're not going to stop hitting.
71.
71. Nice. Like it.
Me like it.
35, anybody? 35? No? Nobody? Jeez. None of my real friends are interested. None of my imaginary friends are interested. Nobody's interested in 35, because that's just going to be boring. Okay, we're going to see you at the end of the 10th over with Cricbuzz Combox. This is going to be an interesting chase. 211 to get for the Knight Riders. In 16.4 if they want to jump over Delhi's net run rate. Thank you to Joy Bhattacharya and to Lisa Sthalekar. I'm Gaurav Kapur, and you were watching Cricbuzz Live. Thank you for joining in.